Hello and welcome to another quick to the point After Effects tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to share with you a quick trick I use to help me get better results when using Roto Brush. We've all seen the Roto Brush demos where it all looks super simple and straightforward, but in reality nothing is ever that easy. This little trick helps me time and time again when performing Roto and will hopefully help you to get better results when using Roto Brush. Okay, so here's my shot and I'm going to be rotoing out Chris here. The first thing I'm going to do is degrain the footage, and for that I use the Neat Video plugin. I use the Neat Video plugin as I find it works best for me, but whatever you use to remove grain is also good. Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick sample here. And there we go. So we have taken the grain off of that. Let me just up the brightness a bit. So you can just see it's a smoother image. So as you can see, the other issue with this shot is that it's quite dark. So a lot of the colors here, if you can see his hair and the shadow here are quite similar. I use levels or curves to help separate out the subject. And we just want to try and boost the mid so that we've got a bit of separation between the colors. And as you can see now, the shadow's less dark and there's a bit of separation between the tone of the hair and the tone of the shadows now. So we boost that a little bit further. And usually that's it, but there's one other thing you can do, and this completely depends on the shot you're working on, is you can go to blur and sharpen and then just add a little bit of sharpen. Now I don't think I'm going to use that on this shot, but if I wanted to, I could add a little bit of sharpen there just to give those edges something to bite onto. But with this shot I'm just going to leave as is. Only thing left to do now is add that to the render queue, and I will render that out, and I'm going to render this out as a QuickTime ProRes 4444, and I usually call it something like Roto. Okay, and now that's rendered out, what we're going to do is we are going to import that result, drag that into a new comp, and now we can start using the Roto Brush. Okay, so with the Roto Brush selected, we're just going to do a quick sample of this, and already that is looking a lot better. And we could just carry on from there. Let's just do a little bit tidy up on that one. There we go, we've got a pretty good outline there. And just gonna let that play out and see how it looks. You're probably still gonna have to do a little bit of adjusting there, but as you can see, even just for your own reference, you can see the separation in the colors, and you can see that it's a lot neater lines. There's a little bit of chatter going on. But like I say, that's something you can fiddle with later. The overall result on that is looking pretty good. So once we're done with that, we can freeze that result. And we are just going to jump back into our original comp. Chuck this in, and we're just gonna, for argument's sake, we're just gonna go down here, make that the same size, and actually get rid of these. So we've got our original shot, and we can just set that as a track map, and now we've got a pretty good map to work with. And that's it. Hopefully that helps you to get better results out of Roto Brush. If you found this helpful, please do let me know in the comments. Any suggestions? I'm always looking for new ideas to do tutorials on, so if there's anything you want to see, do let me know, and I will see what I can do. Until next time.